I got some really interesting good news for Liv Morgan. Now, you know, on the channel we report all things Liv Morgan. We're kind of Liv Morgan super fans over here, right? So it seemed like the only right video to make today. Now, a lot of people contacted me last week saying Liv wasn't on Raw. She should have been in Money in the Bank. But she was actually this week on WWE's main event. Now, she took on Santana Garrett in what was a pretty good match. She picked up the win. All's well and good. Now, some people would see it as some kind of setback that she's on main event. Personally, I don't. I think this week's Raw just gone was heavily focused on the women's Money in the Bank match. Nia, Shayna and Asuka qualifying. And if that was WWE's plan, it's a good thing to keep Liv away and give her the win on main event. And we all know the plan most of us wanted going forward was to finally get the massive clash between the Riot Squad, Liv, Ruby and Sarah. It was set up perfectly. We had the solo match on Raw between Liv and Ruby. Sarah then got involved. It set up brilliantly for the Elimination Chamber. We never got the clash in the Chamber because of Shayna Baszler. So we kind of assumed in WrestleMania. It then just never happened. And following what I call WWE's darkest day on Wednesday when they released a whole heap of superstars, including Sarah Logan, it doesn't look like it will happen now. But Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com has reported that a lot of Liv Morgan fans backstage that I've been talking to of late, and I think this is a very interesting tweet. Now, if you don't know who Sean Ross Sapp is, he's a guy who reports wrestling, and he's genuinely got the scoops hours before everyone else. He can report breaking news minutes before the WWE does. He's got a lot of contacts, and he's been proven right a lot. So what does he mean by this? Well, obviously, Paul Heyman, Vince McMahon, they run Monday Night Raw. Paul Heyman, we know, solely in charge of Raw, overseen by the boss, Vince. But in front of them, there's producers, there's agents that run the show day to day. And obviously, there be the people reporting back to Heyman, who then reports to Vince. And the hierarchy in WWE seem to be very, very big and supportive of Liv Morgan. And when you look at the numbers on social media that Liv Morgan draws, it's easy to see why WWE hierarchy like her. When she crashed the wedding of Lana and Lashley, she got 4.4 million views. Some people say this rivalry sucked and Liv should never have been put in it. This rivalry proved that Liv Morgan could turn what was a bad story into something fans genuinely wanted to see. That's what WWE want. And not only that, her match with Ruby Riott got 1.4 million views on YouTube. And you think WWE's average television rating right now is about 1.9 million viewers? The fact that they get 1.9 million and then on YouTube, the clip of the match between Liv and Ruby gets 1.4 million views? That's huge, and WWE take notice. They love the social statistics because they tell WWE who are fans interested in, what stories are they invested in, who they should push, what they should do next. And they do kind of react. Maybe a little bit late, but they do. Hell, there's even rumours that Liv's match versus Natalya was very highly regarded backstage because of what it did on social media. Now, Liv is starting to get some merch in place. Of course, she's had her Elite figure before. It wasn't exclusive, and it was super hard to find. I know many people have contacted me saying they were upset they never got one. But she does have a brand new basic figure coming out. You can order it now on Ringside Collectibles. I've got mine ordered. I can't wait. And hopefully WWE Shop get their finger out soon and actually make some Liv Morgan t-shirts or something. These are some custom ones made by Christian over on Twitter, who sent them through so I can use them on the video. Genuinely, this would help Liv a lot, because I think there are a lot of fans who would pre-order these shirts in a heartbeat. And I think when WWE see that the merchandise is selling, that is when WWE would pull the trigger and make Liv a megastar. So yeah, of course, I'm upset Liv's not in Money in the Bank. But you know what? So what? As long as Liv continually gets used on TV, and as long as Liv is having really good matches, which she currently is, the fact that she's not in the main event, the fact that she's not women's champion, it's okay. And as long as she's still proving that she is a good wrestler against people like Asuka, that's huge. And down the road, when that merch starts selling, WWE will notice and WWE will pull the trigger. The Funhouse shirts, the Funhouse boxes, it goes crazy because people love Bray. They'll do the exact same for Liv, and WWE will push her for it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I will, as always, see you next time. Peace!